was a bit shit, to be honest. Am I allowed to say shit?
Checkers and wreckers, fellas.
She's really caught the off-road bug.
Everyone's excited.
Once we get into it, nothing that's going to worry Evo.
We both end up knowing exactly what's going to go down.
And you've got to be fast. Trying a cross rut, that was a bad time to do it.
Ruts are going to get a bit deeper.
It's going to be so deep in the corners.
They're as deep as the car.
It's going to be deep and rough. It's all fucking bad.
Every lap it's going to change and be completely different.
We're going to try and just get through unscathed.
We want to finish every race. I'm a fourth year Chiro student. It's a double degree of health science and applied science. I'm doing about 30 hours per week of study for that. Every otother weekend I ref NBL 1 basketball. I've raced off-road my whole life. Dad brought me along racing when I was 3 months old, so I've been around it forever. Sam brought me to go and meet Simon, and Simon asked me to navigate for Eden. There's a lot of trust between Eden and I, and that trust came quite easily through friendship.
I just finished year 10 last year. I've dropped out now and I'm working for one of my dad's friends doing earth moving, which I love, always wanted to do. Navigating for Evo is just like, it's a great experience, like just the thrill you get through your body. Well, I've done Fink, Rainbow, St. George twice. I remember at Fink last year, I only had tears coming out of my eyes, just like the people that you're around and stuff, it's great.
Jackson and I have been mates for just over 4 years now, and we met through the construction company that I was working for beforehand, and I was learning how to build things. I got dragged in when Simon won his 2018 championship. That kind of kick-started a fair passion for me and just kept me really involved with the sport. It started the whole thing on a high.
Between work, we've got the new house, we've had it for a week and we've made it completely unlivable.
I met Sam about 1.5 years ago.
It leaves us pretty hectic between work, racing and trying to get this back to up to spec.
Oh my God, that building's broken. That's bent. Should we tell someone?
Driven what, 3.5, 4 hours to get here. We don't have keys to get in. We're gonna have a bit of an adventure. And we're gonna try to get in.
KINCROME tools to the rescue.
This is such a shit. Really? Lefty loosey. Oh yeah, we're getting in. Oh yeah, I'm not great with spiders. What's everyone else like with spiders?
Worse than getting in the buggy.
Graceful.
I don't like this.
We actually spent a lot of time thinking about what we could do for the side-by-side season. To actually come out to the events and provide more is a massive deal for us.
Before we go out and race, we have what's called Reconnaissance. Basically gives us the opportunity to know what to expect and what to look out for, especially as a navigator. you end up giving the driver a lot of confidence and keeping everyone safe at the end of the day.
That'd be the track where you wouldn't give a flying hoot because you can see everything. So you can pick different lines.
Don't hit the inside of the embankment because it's going to kick it up on 2 wheels.
For me, I drop my wheel in pretty tight.
It's kind of like a battle of always trying to find like the dry ground.
There's definitely some hairy bits. Like if you take them the wrong way, they'll catch you out. You know, there's fast bits, there's slow rutted out bits, but there's some nice windy bits as well.
So last caution we had flipped, so let's not do that this time.
It's going to be fast, very fast. There's a few tight sections and a few dusty sections.
There's a lot of pre-race communication, obviously chatting about what our game plan is, what he wants from me, the way that he would like me to pick up, whether it's obstacles or he's trying to remember waypoints or all that sort of thing.
He's got all the gear and absolutely no idea.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it'll give us a little bit more of a heads up so we know what we're in for.
These big trophy trucks are going to go through and destroy it.
Looks like fun, sounds like fun.
And there's a few more moments of, oh shit, what's happening, compared to a few of the other people I've navigated for.
Getting in the car, like you have to trust absolutely everything they're going to do. We both have to be able to back each other 110%, whether it's work, racing or just general life, and keep each other safe. I think it's pretty important.
It's about 10 to 7 and I think I'm recovering. I think there was about 25 people sharing our KINCROME fire.
It's cold, it's early. Trying to stoke up the fire so everyone doesn't freeze to death.
James Cook, who was it's his first race in a Can-Am. He's made the switch from Polaris to Can-Am and he's talking a big game. So he's laid down the gauntlet and we'll see. Like I'm not sure. Can-Ams are quick, James is quick. So, but I still need to beat him because we work together. Yeah, we're just going to polish the cars and get out there and go racing.
That's all right. You don't want to hear me anyway.
But no, comms. Comms are like, I hate comms. They're like the worst thing in the world. They just always let you down. They're like Telstra. We're looking for a battery for our comms because our comms failed and we need a 9-volt battery and there's none left at all the shops in town. So we're on a mission. It's the best way to test a 9-volt battery. Oh baby, she got some power. We've had an amazing Prologue. We've put a brand new belt on this car for Prologue. We've realised that we've fitted a NA belt to our turbo car. The turbo belt is a lot thicker, so the clutches are fully set up to work with this thickness of belt, where this belt's heaps thinner and it suits the NA. So what I noticed driving the car was that it was revving really hard. It was only getting about 119, where Dad was seeing about 130. If you told me if you could put an NA belt in there and still put it on the top 10, I'd be like, not a chance. There's no way that's gonna work. And we've done it. Some days I'm so excited now because the car's gonna go way faster.
first drive in the car since the engine swap. It hasn't got off to a great start. I'm not sure if it was an electrical issue or oil issue. We had a clutching issue anyway. We've ran over the car, tried everything, changed some oils.
Tools they're a means to an end, right? The actual objective of what people are out here doing is racing and having fun. Things go wrong, things break. Our tools just keep people racing. They keep them out on the track, and that's what we're trying to do out here every weekend. I reckon if somebody beats our guys and need our tools to do it, hell yeah, we just want to see a good contest.
We got 18 Ks in, flipped it on its side.
So see, like you've positioned the car on the left, but you're already in the rut.
That wasn't that ruddy.
It's just what ruts do.
If you sit there, you watch, you learn, you'll actually learn how to do it pretty quick.
So you cross-rutted, here's your car, so your wheels are here. You've started to venture off, front wheels, back wheels. Your fronts have got on, but your rears have slipped in. And then once your rears stayed in and your fronts were here, you've ended up with your front one in here, your front right one, and your rear two are still in the original ruts. The only way to save it is once you start to fall in, you've got to turn out and full throttle and drive it back into the rut. If you watch my own car, it happens to me exactly the same, but I'm quick enough to drive out of it. And for me, it's like me going fuck and like full throttle and just catching it.
It wouldn't be, I guess, the number 6637 if we didn't roll it, right? It's fine. It is what it is, you know? That's racing, okay? We flip.
I've had a lot of mistakes driving previously, so sometimes it's just easy to put your trust in someone else because then they're fuck-ups and not yours. With Eden, it's a lot of getting her comfortable through cornering and then calling out the cars that are behind us and trying to get a good performance out of Eden, which is really, really easy, to be honest, even though she's pretty fresh.
This is no dust. That's fantastic. After the last event at St George, it's going to be very nice. We just ate dust the whole time.
Yes. How good's the iPad though, like with the map?
It feels like we're in a luxury car because we've got the navigation going. Maybe Siri can call it out for us.
Proceed to route.
Take the 4th exit.
I just want to say happy Mother's Day to my lovely wife. We're out here racing. It's cold, but we're having a great time, and she's with my lovely daughter, being an awesome mum. So we'll be home tomorrow morning at some stage. We'll see you then.
It's like walking through the supermarket with your dad that knows everybody in town.
I love motorsport. It's a big family, and everyone just gets together, whether it's off-road racing, rallying, circuit racing. Everywhere you go, everyone's friendly as. I love it.
We did not have a really correct setup car.
The sway bar was buggered.
We have loads more fuel in the car.
There'll be one line and one line only.
You can only lose the race today. They're the facts. We've got to get through clean. Clean's the magic word in the car right now, even though they're not that clean.
The car's actually, it's mint. So, new drive shafts and away we go.
Stopped, regrettably, but we'll go get him, ask him the questions and see what he says.
It was running beautiful. It was the best the car's ever been. It's racing. It's a tough track, but no, this was magnificent. She's just kaput. We had 16 kilometres of magic and 100 metres of ice shit. The engine just went bah, quite enough. So not sure why, but that's racing.
We don't know what's happened this time, but we've lost all power to the car. We had smoke coming out of the dash. We're stuck in the middle of the bush. But luckily we were close to a road, so we were able to get back to the pits, get the car, come and get this car. We made it 2Ks. In that time we broke down I think 2 or 3 times already before that, and we just kept trying to go and hope the clutch would bed in, but then we found an electric problem again, lost power steering, and tried to find our way back to the pits and got lost in the middle of the bush, so good times.
This is awesome. First time we finished a race in a while, especially a big one. About 40k mark, we come around, Nathan Weissel's rolled in the berm, so we pulled around, backed up to him, pulled him back on his wheels, and we just pushed hard with the little brakes that we did have.
We were, yeah, I think we were a little bit nervous, to be honest. I know I was, personally. But got out there, got pretty confident, was buzzing with my first lap.
We had forgotten about yesterday and we were back on track.
60k's in, engine light comes on, and basically, yeah, couldn't get over 80 kilometres for a big chunk of it. So just having to keep turning the car off every time engine light came on. And then it got to a bit where we couldn't go over 60. And we just kept going down after that point. And I had Dad in my ears going, just get it around, finish.
Just circulate, get your points and carry on.
Could not believe how strong the Polaris was this weekend. The ruts were huge, the whoops were huge, and we just punished it, and it just kept giving it back, which was unreal. Sam did an amazing job on the notes. It was awesome having someone to give you a bit of confidence to be like, nah, hold it flat on this crest, it's clean, and we made up a lot of time by just not checking up for crest, because I usually would. I'm nervous about the prep for Fink now because I've just beat on the car so much, so I'm going to go over it with a fine-tooth comb. I'll probably replace every bolt, every bearing, every bushing.
We'll give it all a quick check over. We've got some work to do now, get on the KINCROME before Fink.
Time in the car, I think, is going to be more beneficial now.
She actually wants to spend more time in the car, so we'll be able to go down to Bass and get more time in the seat down there. And then if we finish every race, I think a good thing will come for us.
As I said, I like cheese. Can you find cheese that's made from almond milk?
Yeah, but it's not the same. They just don't get it right.
How do you milk an almond?
Comes from the teeth.